Hi guys, welcome to Talk with Nick again. In this video, I'm going to talk about masters in Canada in general, and we'll be covering up topics like provinces in Canada, masters program in Canada, scholarships in Canada, and what happens once you have completed your masters. So let's first begin with the provinces and general geography of Canada. There are 13 provinces in Canada, which is equivalent to states in India. They have two official languages, English and French, but 95% of the universities they offer their program in English most dominantly, and one province, that is Quebec, which offers their program in French. So if you know French and you can study in French, it is a really amazing province to be in, because they have a lot of additional scholarships for international students as well. And now let's talk about the master's duration and the style of masters. There are, if I have to divide that, there will be three kind of masters, I would say. One is coursework based master, which is just strictly dependent on coursework. There will be some research visits, some site visit, or some group projects, and possibly an internship in that coursework. It's just similar to all kind of masters or bachelor programs that's there in India. The another one is research based masters, in which you have to spend 70% of the time mostly in the labs, because you are supposed to publish a detailed thesis and possibly a research publication. Then there is one more master, which is called as co-op educational program, which is linked with the industry. So there are some master programs which have collaboration with the industry, and this gives you an opportunity to work with an industry directly for 2 to 4 months. And if the things work out between you and the industry, you get the job opportunity directly in the industry. So this one is specifically for the students, or even the professionals who are looking for masters and want to build a career in industry in Canada. The co-op educational program is one of the best programs. And if you're interested in the research based masters, or planning to pursue a PhD, research based master is the perfect option for you. But if you are just interested in normal jobs, or want to settle down, or your plan is to settle down in Canada, then the coursework based master is fine enough, because you won't have any extra pressure to conduct any detailed internship, detailed research work, or interact with the industrial professional. And all these programs definitely have some different requirement. Let's say if you are want to apply for a co-op educational program, if you have a previous industrial experience in India, definitely you will have a plus point to get selected for this kind of program. If you have some sort of publications or some sort of research experience, you will have definitely a plus point to be get selected for the research based master program. But generally, if you are, like I said, if your plan is to settle down in Canada, or work in an industrial or work in a Canadian company, then the coursework based master is a fantastic program, because you will still be doing a lot of practical work within the university structure. So this program is the fantastic opportunity as well. Some basic questions that students ask: how many hours you can work. So all these programs, you are allowed to work 20 hours per week. But I think when you are doing a research-based masters or co-op educational-based masters, it's a little bit complicated, because you are spending a lot of time in the lab and you have already too much workload. So also there is large number of scholarship opportunities in the research-based masters as compared to the coursework-based master. This is my personal experience and my personal research on, since I've been doing it for like 2 to 3 years, applying for masters, PhDs in all over abroad, not just Canada, even Europe. So I think research-based masters have more scholarship, because you are actually doing spending time and working in the lab. So it's kind of a work only. And now talking about scholarship, because many students have this question about scholarships. Personally, I think in masters there are very few scholarships, but most of the scholarships are there for research-based masters, because the Canadian economy, or the Canadian educational universities, they are dependent on international student fees. So it's not like they will give scholarships to everybody, but the scholarship opportunities opens up more once you have landed in Canada and have completed one semester program in Canada, so that the universities get an idea if you are talented enough to get the scholarship, because it's very hard to judge a student just based on the paperwork while you're sending it from India. So, but the case is different for the PhD. If you are interested in applying for PhD or planning for PhD, you can check my video. I have made one video about the process of PhD and application of PhD in Canada. But for masters, it's very few, and it's really competitive. So I'm not going to give you false hopes in this video that there are a lot of scholarships. There are very few scholarships, but the tuition fees for masters in Canada is very less as compared to US and UK and even Australia. Even the living expenses in Canada is very less. It's just $1,000 to $1,300 depending on the province you're living, and it's not the same in UK, US, or Australia. It's very high as compared to the Canadian living expenses. And the tuition fees is around $13,000 to $20,000 per year, depending on the coursework and the amount of investment that is there in your program. Now coming to the point of work in Canada, what happens once you've completed your masters in Canada? So the general rule of getting a work visa in Canada is the number of years in your master's program is equal to number of years of your work visa you're going to get. So for example, if you have 2 years of your master program, you're going to get 2 years of work visa. If you have 3 years of your master's program, you will get 3 years of work visa. So this is how it is. And I hope this answers your general questions, and we will be continuing with the detailed process of application and going further into detail into the scholarships programs in Canada, because those things are very competitive and requires in-depth approach to talk about, so that you and me can have a communication more in detail and talk about specific points. And if you have question, doubts, you can put that in the comment section. Hope this video helps, and see you guys in the next video.